Have you ever went to your parent with a question of, oh no, I do not know why I am having this crisis that I'm going in. Maybe it's an identity crisis. Maybe you don't know like where you are right now or where you're looking to go. Oh no, mom, I'm having an identity crisis. Have you ever said that to your parent? Have you ever went to your parent with a question of, oh no, I do not know why I am having this crisis that I'm going in. Maybe it's an identity crisis. Maybe you don't know like where you are right now or where you're looking to go. I'll say the best way to start is to start with yourself. It is not to get on the social media. It is not to get on devices that's going to try to define who you think you should be. It is more of getting on the device of you, logging into your inner self to be able to download the right files. Downloading the files like, who am I? I can define who I am by not just my name, not just what I say I think I am. It is more of saying that who am I is basically more of saying what are some abilities that I obtain or I possess in myself that be able to help me to identify who I am in general. You know, we all need to ask ourselves those questions. And as a kid, you're in the right spot of asking yourself these questions. These are great questions that you need to identify right now to be able to navigate through life's channels. There's going to be people in your life or come in your life that enter into your life that tries to define who you are, that will try to define who you are, but it is up to you to identify who you really say you are to yourself. Are you someone that is ambitious? Are you someone that believes that they are a great artist? That's either paint, that is either with pencil, that is with pastels. Whatever that is, identify what is it that you do best, what is it that you do that defines who you are. And who you are is not what you do, it's more defined by what you are that motivates you, what's another one? Something that motivates you. And it's not only something that motivates you, it's something that gets you up in the morning. What is that thing that will get you up in the morning that really would drive you? So the other question is that if you're having an identity crisis right now in this time, go to your parent, and your parent should help you in this process of who am I? Now, if they can't help you identify like, hey, son or daughter, I believe that you are a very ambitious person. I believe that you have artistic abilities. I believe that you are very good with instruments. I believe that you are very good with spoken word. How can you be able to identify that? And then it's also next, once you identify who you are, it is more of like what can you do with who you are? How can you be able to help someone else identify who they are in what you do? So I just asked that today, what is it the one thing that you can do to help you identify who you are? And I know that in these times it is best to identify that. I know it's a lot of saying who you are, but it is more of trying to get you to understand that there's jewels, there's rubies, there's diamonds within you. And if you don't identify that, and if you allow someone else to identify that, you are more of tarnishing the brand that is supposed to be shown external to other people. And people will try to define you on how they think that you should be, but that is not the route that you should take. I know it can be easy, I know it can be influential, I know it can be. But in these times, we need to identify, sit with ourselves in a dark time, in a light time. So the way that you can define the best way who you are is asking yourself those tough questions of, how do I deal with struggle? How do I deal with excitement? How do I deal with achievement? What is my go-to response? What is my go-to reaction? What is my go-to thinking in those times. So it is very valuable that you identify that. So I ask that if you got anything from this video, or if you got anything from today, and you want to know more about how to identify who you are, and how to get yourself out of an identity crisis, one thing that I would say that it's best to not use devices, not use social media, not allow your eyes to scroll on things that can influence you to who you think you should be, and that's not something that was meant for you in the first place. So I ask today, if you get anything from this video, like, subscribe, so that we can spread this message, spread information like this, that it can be able to reach multiple kids. So I ask today, thank you for being great, and thank you for tuning in to New Steps Foundation. Let's go.